Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I'm here with 14 Days of Christmas, and I'm combining it with opening up my day 19 of my Flair Hut advent calendar. And I know it's posting on the 20th, but I created it on the 19th. I'm trying not to skip ahead. So I have both the color and the holiday one. And so I have been opening them up, and whichever one strikes my fancy or fits the picture in my mind is what I use. So I have this one from the color one that's got these hearts and then the dots, which are super cute. And then for the holiday one, I have these two, one with that it's like a white with Christmas trees or like a light blue, and the other is a teal kind of aqua color. And then I already have this one that came from just some stash that I got from the Flair Hut. And so I am pretty certain that I've decided that I'm going to create a Christmas layout, and I'm going to document these cookie creations. One of the things that we love to do on Cookie Day, that is a yearly event for us for Christmas, is to create sugar cookies, and the kids get to ice them. Those are the ones for Santa, not for school, not to give away. This is my 2017. I have pre-printed all the pictures that I want to use in different sizes, and so they are in my little box here next to me. So whenever I find something that fits my fancy or flair that works for me, I'll pull out something from there. So I decided that I would use these two stickers from, I believe this is I Love Christmas. And then the Gingerbread Christmas is the collection I'm going to use because I specifically kept this for Cookie Day pictures. So, I'm hoping that I can get some of that stash used up as well as the Flair. So I have my papers, my embellishments, my Flair, my picture. So let's see how this goes. So the 14 Days of Christmas is something that was created by MK Gunn, which is Some Assemblage Required, and Janet Fritz, which is Galaxy Girl, and you can find them here on YouTube. They are amazing, and lots of creatives are hopping along off and on in different days. I did not get to start the month out creating with them, so I'm grateful that I've had a minute to try and get a few things done. I decided to use this gingerbread cookie paper, and I put that as my background, and then cut down this black paper to 11 1/4 by 11 1/4, and then the white by 10 1/4 by 10 1/4, so it had a good 1/2 inch border all the way around. I'm using a piece of scrap paper, and actually it's not scrap paper, it is the little cover page, like a half sheet that was in my Hobby Lobby white cardstock, and it on the other side it said like white Blanca paper 25, whatever it said. And I just keep that because it's white on the back, and wouldn't know if I didn't tell you. So I use that to mat all three of these pictures, which are 4x4 and 2 2x2s, which I created on my Project Life app. And then I decided, because I love the way that those were layered, that I would do the same thing for this cut apart from this Gingerbread Christmas collection. And so that white paper you see right there is that same scrap. So I trimmed a smidge off of the green cut apart, matted it on the white, matted it on the black, and gave it a thin, about 1/8 of an inch border, and put that down. And I love how this ended up. I was going to do the cut apart, the two little pictures, and then the 4x4, but I really like the way that this looked. So I looked at this Flair here, and this color was not going to work for me. So I had to put it back in the envelope for the 19th holiday advent calendar. I will pull that out at another time. And dug in my stash and found this one that is like little, it's not polka dots because they're not all the same size, but they're little dots. And it was just in the collection of some stash that I just received from the Flair Hut. Adam sent me some goodies when I ordered my advent calendar and a couple other things that I had ordered from the Flair Hut. So I got lots of fabulous goodies and I was super excited to go through them. It was like having Christmas 2 weeks early. So now I am just creating. So the thing I put up at the top is a cookie cutter shaped like a tree, which is a lot of what we actually do. I can't tell for sure right now if you can see any of the trees on that top finished cookie picture, but there are definitely trees in what the sugar cookies we make. So I outlined it in black because it was such a light color on that white paper. I went ahead and outlined it so it would stand out. And then I used some fun foam and put it behind the Flair so that it would go right there on top of that little cookie cutter. And then I put a little piping bag right there in the middle and put the Flair with the little cookies on it over top of that. And then the little Christmas trees. Again, like I said, we do create a lot of Christmas trees. It's one of those things that you can create them and then, build on the Christmas tree and decorate however you want. Now, my daughter in that bottom picture is an artisto, and sometimes she makes things that are so good that I don't want to eat them because they're so fancy. And then I pulled out my Ranger accents and made 3 little dots of black in 3 different places. And that's it, you all. It was pretty simplistic, but I really love the way that it turned out. I got to use up some stash. I love this cut apart. It was perfect for this layout. See, look at the little polka dot flare. Now, those are the biggest bubbly dots I've ever made with these accents, so I'm not sure how they're going to look once they dry, but it's fine. So Christmas cookies and happy hearts. This is how the holidays start, and that is absolutely true in my family. This is one of the very first things we do in December, and it makes me uber happy. So I hope that you all will check out everybody else who's following along with the 14 days of Christmas. It's every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So I hope to have another one up this Thursday and Saturday, which is Christmas Eve. Oh my gosh, can't believe it. And I hope that you all will check out the Flair Hut because they have some amazing things. And it almost qualified for Stash Type Tuesday, but not quite. Just 3 different things. So maybe next time. Hope you all have a great day and happy scrapping.